All right, y'all, we're getting ready to add an automatic gate opener. We need to add some fence so we can mount the control boxes. So let's put some posts in the ground. All right, so we currently have these manual gates, which is horrible for a big out of shape dude like myself. Because I pull up, I gotta put my cheeseburger down, I gotta put my Coke down, I gotta get out of the truck, then I gotta open these gates, undo the lock, manually walk them to each side, strap them back so the wind doesn't blow them shut. So what's gonna happen is this new gate opener is gonna make it where I can cheeseburger, drink a good gate, awesome, push button, woo, drive through the gate, cheeseburger,
wow,
and on we go. So that's what's gonna happen.
So we're just trying to figure out the angle to put it in.
And I'm gonna go ahead and get the brush trimmer out and just kind of clean up our area where we're gonna be working so that we have room to work. Okay, these slats are 6 feet long and this is what's gonna be running across on the fence. I wanna leave them a little long, so I think we're just gonna go 5 feet wide on these little wings.
So we figure that's approximately where we want it. We have an auger for the Mini X.
I need to modify a bracket and I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Plus you're 75 hard, so this is a better workout.
Right.
I'm not as strong. Sean. There, look at that one.
Oh, nice. I think you took an eighth of an inch out with that one. Good job.
Wow,
I'm
rude.
just kidding. You're doing awesome.
Look at this one. There's another eighth inch.
Nice job.
Bam.
We are going to get this job done an eighth an inch at a time.
Hey.
But at least we're making progress. It ain't much, but we're moving forward. All right, so it looks like we're about 6 inches.
What?
I mean 24 inches. Math was never my strong suit.
Sweet.
So yeah, 24 inches, so we're good. We're gonna put a pole in here, then we're gonna cement this thing in. Well, hello everybody. We got some high quality H2O out of the pond to make that concrete set extra strong. That was my head.
Oh, all right. All right, looks good.
All right, let that set up a little bit and we'll take a cool down break. All over my face now.
Oh, yeah, you do have concrete on your face. What do you do that for?
I wanted to look like I was doing something.
You're gross.
I am freaking soaked. I look like I've already been in the pond.
Yeah.
This shirt is soaked.
All right, hole number 2. I just discovered the post hole digger had a measuring tape built in. I didn't know that. All right, 24 inches.
All right, we're off for another bucket of water. Sure, our angle hasn't changed.
I don't think so. I'm not positive. Trying to figure out a good spot to put the keypad.
Thinking like right where your foot is. Yeah, if you can mark that spot.
Okay, one more hole to dig. So will we cut that after?
Yeah, we
After
can
it's
figure
in?
out how high it needs to be and cut it now, or
All right, we have the line marked where we want to go. Honey, you're bored to do like that.
it is almost flat. We'll put this end down. Gonna get us some more high quality H2O here.
Oh.
Oh no! We suck again!
I recovered like Captain Insano.
I didn't spill a drop. Oops.
That hurt.
Needs to go that way. Pretty perfect. Looks good. So we marked the tentative angle for this board. Now we got to cut it. All right, let's go see if it works.
Good.
Yep. That's fine.
Or do you want a bigger gap? Once the top fence rail was secured and level, we used the width of one fence slat as our spacer to keep the gaps between every slat nice and even.
All right, one side done. I think that looks pretty good. It actually spaced perfect. Well done, baby.
I am hot. I am tired. You can't see it, but this shirt looks like I just got out of the shower.
It's literally completely wet.
I mean, my pants look like I had a potty accident. Man,
You might have.
maybe.
Okay, it is past noon, so we are going to go break our fast and take a quick AC break.
Before we do that, I want to go ahead and finish cutting these. You used to call me the timber assassin.
I think they still might.
That's pretty bad. Yeah, I'm going to try a different approach. My arms are so tired. I'm having a hard time holding this saw straight. So we're going to get the Sawzall out to finish the rest of these before I just butcher everything.
Once it's stained, it'll be fine, just fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Pull the truck up inside the gate.
Look at him pulling up on this nice road base parking pad. It looks so good and it's nice and hard. Yay us. Very creative. We're back from lunch break. That looks really good. We're going to try to use the chainsaw to do the edges and grab the Sawzall. We'll see. All right, that looks pretty good. And the one pole, this one is higher because that's where we're going to put the solar panel on. Now for the other side.
About 3 1/4 inches down. So what I did here, because this is going to be at an angle like that, I just took this board and we figured out just kind of roughly what the angle was going to be, and we cut the angle on this 2x4. And that's so we could get kind of a flush mount against the 2x4, so we have a flat surface to secure these slats to. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, and we're going to show you how we did that better over there. All right, right, so I'm just gonna set the board up here. We're gonna eyeball it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm just gonna mark this board, how it sets on top of this 2x4. And that is going to tell me the angle that I need to cut off here. So now we'll get the skill saw and then we'll just cut this at an angle. And it should be pretty close to what we need and give us a better mounting surface for that board. It's kind of awkward because we're going to be setting inside. Well, you can see that it's awkward. Hi, I'm awkward. We're going to put it in here and then screw it in. We're going to make it work.
I think that looks pretty good.
Okay.
Batteries died.
Only battery I got charged is a little dinky sucker. Total cost on this project was about $110. We used 3 80-pound bags of Sakrete, 3 treated 4x4s, 2 treated 2x4s, and 12 cedar fence slats, and a box of 2.5-inch screws, and we already had the wood stain.
All right, looks good. So we'll find a black cap or something to put on the top of the 4x4 post so that it has a finished look. Good enough for government work. Once we get it all stained, it'll be pretty. So it has proven to be quite hot and exhausting working out here this morning. So this may end up being a 2-weekend project, with this being the first step. We might go ahead and just stain it. And then next week put the actual motorized mechanism in there to do the gate. What do you think?
I think so. The humidity is kicking my butt. The heat is kicking my butt. And I don't know, you can't tell, but I am literally look like I just got out of the pond in my clothes. So I am hot. In an effort not to overheat, I don't think I want to try to start that, but we are going to take probably another break and stain these.
Maybe a pond break. Oh,
maybe.
Sean noticed the gate wasn't level, so now we're playing.
Yeah, we're going to level the gate up a little bit. It's going to have to be level before we start putting in the automatic gate opener. So
the 6x6 is splitting, so I think it's probably pulled out a little bit, and that's what caused it to not be level anymore. Not level yet. Oh, nice reflexes. Oh, it looks much better though. Perfect. We've been using these 2.5-inch deckmate screws. We're adding in one more 2x4. So we'll make sure that's wide enough to accommodate the battery box as well as the housing for the gate panels. All right, you guys know what time it is. Let's get to staining. All right, we're using Mahogany Flame by Cabot, Australian timber oil.
we used on almost everything out here.
It is, yeah,
outside.
everything that we've stained, yep.
So let's get started.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
I know most of you are going to be highly disappointed to know that we only showed you us putting 1 coat of stain on instead of all 3 coats we applied. I'm whooped.
Hey, it was 45 minutes though.
At 105 degrees today with the heat index. Yeah, we got a lot done though.
It's hot, sticky. Oh shoot, look at. Oh, it's all over. How do you not have any on you?
Well, because we do. Oh, it's a spicy quesadilla out here.
The pole where the login code will be. Good job, baby.
Good job, sweetheart.
Well, we just finished staining. The sun is getting low. Not really. It's only a little after 6, but still. There's no way we're going to get the gate installed today, so maybe tomorrow, maybe next weekend. We'll see. Yes, we have a tractor, but This makes it look good and gets a workout in. Pressure washing when you don't have water.
I need a bunghole wrench. All right, so when your bung plug is too tight, you need a bung wrench to get it out.
Sweet. There's no rain expected in the forecast this week, so it's a good opportunity to get all this dirt and mud off the porch, because when we come back next weekend, we won't be tracking mud in. I need more hose.
That's what she said.
Not perfect, but dang, that looks so much better. Whoop, whoop. Time to give the tractor a bath. Look at this. We've been so productive. The porch is clean. The lawn is mowed. Hot doggity.
All right, y'all, so we know we said we were going to be installing an automatic gate opener this weekend, but we needed to do some other stuff that took a lot longer than we anticipated. A few gate repairs and a few gate upgrades, which I think look fantastic, but unfortunately, the gate opener install is going to have to wait for another weekend. But I think it looks great. We're all ready, so stay tuned for next time. If you like this content, smash that like button and subscribe. And as always, go have an adventure of your own. Thanks for watching.